By the end of this video, you're gonna have 9 ways to overcome any objection. It's gonna make you a sniper in every sale. But here's what most people get wrong. They think objections are bad. The truth is, objections are where the real money is made. Stay tuned. My name is Tommy, and what I'm about to give you, I have used these same techniques to close millions of dollars across the board in high ticket sales. I'm currently the top performance, leadership, and sales coach at the Elliott Group. We're a 9-figure company that have used these exact techniques in our sales process. And we've taught thousands of other sales professionals, business owners, and entrepreneurs these exact and similar techniques to build and scale their income. Now listen, I've trained thousands of salespeople and I see the same pattern over and over and over again. The moment they hear, I need to think about it, or it's too expensive, they panic. Their energy drops. They get defensive. They start pushing harder. But here's what I've learned after closing millions in sales. Objections aren't your enemy. They're your roadmap. They're your customer telling you exactly what you need to solve to get them to a yes. The difference between average salespeople and top performers love objections because they know where the real selling begins. So today, I'm gonna give you the exact 9-step framework that I use. The same system that's helped our company generate 9 figures in revenue. The same system that's transformed struggling salespeople into top performers. Now, these aren't just tips. This is a complete system and foundation for sales professionals. And by the end of this video, you'll never fear an objection again. So make sure you have your pen and paper, and let's start taking some notes. Number 1, master your state. Your energy is contagious. When you get uncomfortable, they get uncomfortable. When you get defensive, they get defensive. Here's what I want you to do. The moment you hear an objection, take a deep breath. Relax, push back, and remind yourself, this is good. This means they're engaged. This means they're considering it. I tell my clients all the time, you're not there to convince anyone. You're there to help them make the best decision for their situation. When you shift from convincing to helping, everything changes. Your state determines their state. Stay calm, cool, confident. Stay focused on serving them. Number 2, the power of the pause. Most salespeople are so eager to respond that they interrupt their prospect. Big mistake. When someone gives you an objection, pause. Let them finish completely. Then pause again for 2-3 seconds before you respond. This does 3 things. First, it shows respect. Second, it gives you time to truly process what they said. And then third, it creates space for them to elaborate. Sometimes they'll keep talking and actually solve their own objection. They'll tell you exactly what you need to say, how to overcome it, and how to close them. Just don't jump in too quickly. Number 3, slow down to speed up. Here's counterintuitive advice. When you get an objection, slow down your speech. Most people do the opposite. They speed up because they're nervous. Slowing down shows confidence. It shows you're not rattled. It shows you've heard this before and you know how to handle it. Think about the best doctors you've ever met. They don't rush. They take their time. They're methodical. That's the energy you want to bring to an objection handling. Number 4, clarify before you handle. This is huge. Most objections aren't what they seem on the surface. Someone says, it's too expensive, but what they really mean is, I don't see the value yet. Or I'm not too certain that if I pay this, it's actually gonna get me the result that I'm looking for. So before you handle any objection, clarify it. Say something like, hey, Mr. Customer, when you say it's too expensive, help me understand what you mean by that. Is it the total investment or is it the monthly payment structure that we have put together here for you? Get specific, because if you're solving the wrong problem, you're wasting everyone's time. Number 5, dig for the real issue. Once you've clarified, now you need to understand the why behind their concern. Ask questions like, so Mr. Customer, just so I can better understand, what's making you feel that way? Or what do you need to change for this to make sense for you? Most salespeople stay surface level. They hear, I need to think about it, and then they immediately go into closing mode. But top performers dig deeper. They find the real concern underneath. Number 6, isolate the objection. Now you want to make sure this is the only thing standing between you and the sale. Say something like, so if I understand correctly, the only thing that's preventing you from moving forward today is, and then you put in their specific concern. And then you ask, is that right? Get them to confirm it. Because if there are multiple objections, you need to know about all of them before you start solving any of them. Number 7, present your solution. This is where you show them how your product or service directly addresses their specific concern. But here's the key. Don't just tell them, show them. Use examples, use case studies, use testimonials from other clients who had the same concern. Make it real for them. Help them see exactly how this solves their problem. Number 8, move forward. Once you've addressed their concern, don't linger on it. Don't keep talking about the objection. Move the conversation forward. Say something like, hey, did that answer your question? Does this address your concern? Get the confirmation. Then transition to the next step in your sales process. The goal is always forward momentum, pushing the needle forward in the sale. You want to keep progressing towards the close. Number 9, trial close. After you handle their objection, test the waters. See if you've actually resolved their concern. You can say, based on what we've discussed, what questions do you have about moving forward? Or what would you like to do next? You lead me here. This gives them a chance to bring up any remaining concerns while moving towards a decision. Think like a consultant, not a salesperson. Here's what ties this all together. The best salespeople don't think like salespeople. They think like consultants. They think like advisors. When someone comes to you with an objection, they're asking for your help. They're saying, I want to move forward, but I have this concern. Can you help me work through it? That's not resistance, that's engagement. That's them asking you to be their guide. They want to lean on you as an advisor. Look, objections are gonna happen. That's part of sales. But now you have a system to handle them with confidence. Remember, your job isn't to overcome objections. Your job is to help people make the best decision for their situation. When you approach it that way, objections become opportunities. The best part, the more you practice this system, the fewer objections you're gonna get. Because when people trust you, when they see you as an advisor instead of a salesperson, they don't put up as many walls. Now, if you wanna take your sales skills to the next level, if you wanna learn the advanced techniques that we use here at the L Group, reach out to me at 480-989-4133. The number's in the description. We help build sales professionals, business owners, and entrepreneurs build systems that constantly close more and more deals. Thanks for watching. Now go out there and turn those objections into opportunities.